on, everybody? Harry here. This time excited, not jubilant, but excited because your Las Vegas Raiders win 17-13. They beat the Denver Broncos. Very happy about that because, it keeps us in the playoff race, which is something that us Raider fans aren't necessarily used to. We're used to being eliminated by week 8, week 9. We're talking about draft picks already at this time. So being that we're relevant in the playoff race, of course it keeps me happy. It keeps us happy. All of us that watch it together keeps all of us happy. We can live to talk another week about, is Carr going to do this? Is the defense going to do this? Are we going to win? Are we going to do what we can to stay relevant in this playoff race? And yes, so far so good. So far, yes. And a couple of things happened too today that helped the team out. We did not expect the Chargers to lose to the very lowly Texans, and they did. Chargers are a very good team, and somehow they got obliterated by the Texans, so that helped us a lot. Now, we're tied with about 5 other teams that are also 8-7. So it's going to be a crazy, crazy last 2 weeks. There's 2 weeks left in the NFL. And, of course, if we win, we're in. It's as simple as that. The Raiders control their own destiny. I can't even believe I'm saying that. If they win, they're in. They won today. They live to fight another week. Next week, we have the Colts, who's going to be it's going to be a very tough game. I'm not going to lie. This game, I felt we were going to win. We beat the Broncos already a couple weeks ago. The Colts is going to be tough. Jonathan Stewart, one of the best running backs in the NFL, and Carson Wentz is playing better. They have a solid defense. It's going to be a very difficult team for us to beat. However, if we could beat them, it's almost guaranteed we're in the playoffs. So we shall see. But today's game, we beat the Broncos, and we basically do what we wanted with them. We ran all over them. They could not stop Jacobs. They couldn't even stop Peyton Barber, who I have my grits about him, but hey, nonetheless, did great. Jacobs tore it up. Carr got hurt about 3 times. I was venting to my girl a little bit ago. He got hurt 3 times, came back. This guy does not want to let go of his job. He wants to hold on to that starting quarterback job. And today, it was crazy. When one of the times he looked like he was actually hurt, Nathan Peterman was warming up because Marcus Mariota, who I do want to see play, has COVID. So he didn't suit up. They only had one other quarterback to play in case Carr got hurt. So Peterman started throwing the ball around, and before Peterman was about to jump in, Carr said, "Nope, I'm good." He ran back. He said, I'm playing." So he obviously doesn't want to let go of the job. Kudos to him. Of course, he doesn't want to let somebody else take the job from him. Now, there is some plays that I'm worried about, as are a few other people too, or a few other fans. As if you see everything in the social medias, especially in the community, Bleacher Report community, just blowing up. I hate Carr, trade Carr, blah, blah, blah. I don't hate Carr. I want him to succeed. But there are times that you think, okay, is he going to cost us the game? Like last week. Last week he almost did 3 interceptions with 2 minutes to go. Thank whoever you believe in, God, Jesus, Allah, whatever you want to believe in. Thank whoever. We got the ball back. We ended up winning the game. This game was kind of close. He fumbled it. He threw a pick. It was at the end of the half. That was really, really bad. I didn't have a whole lot of confidence when that happened. Nonetheless, we still won. The run game worked. Carr made the throws he needed to make. Zay Jones is coming alive. The defense stepped up a lot this week. Our defense really kept us in the game too. So overall, a great victory. But again, I kind of expected that victory just because we had beat them already a few weeks ago. We swept the Broncos. They're basically out. They're not mathematically out, but they're basically out of the playoff race. We're right in the midst of it. We're definitely in it, but we need to at least beat the Colts or the Chargers, and those are both very tough games. Last time we played the Chargers a couple weeks ago, they beat the shit out of us. The Colts, I'm even less confident in beating because they have, like I said, real good running back. Their quarterback's playing good, then they have a solid defense. Anytime we play a team with a solid defense, they usually beat us pretty good. Now, we'll see. Again, great overall game against the Broncos. I hope we can get Darren Waller back because he's Carr's security blanket. He helps him out a lot in the passing game. But we shall see. Am I confident going to next week? Not really, but we'll see what happens. Carr is definitely banged up too, so I definitely hope we can get Marcus Mariota back off the COVID list because I trust him a lot more than I trust Nathan Peterman. But we shall see. Again, very happy that we won today. I'm happy that we can talk about Raiders in the playoffs because that's something I haven't talked about since I was a kid. So we're happy. The Raider fans that stuck around and didn't trade, didn't do none of that funny business, go to other teams. We're happy that we can talk about it still. We're relevant. Now, if we can beat the Colts, It's going to be crazy. We're going to Sizzler. We're going to be going crazy if we can beat the Colts next week. But we shall see. So don't get excited yet. It's a good victory, but we have a lot of work to do. So we'll see what happens. And also the Bronco fans, to them, I saw their stuff too. They want to trade everybody. They want to blow it up, and maybe they should, because I know they don't believe in their quarterback. They're not a believer in. They're not a believer in Drew Lock, who played today. They're not a believer in Teddy Bridgewater, who I haven't been very high on either. So to the Bronco fans out there, don't worry. You still have a decent defense. Today didn't look great, but you have a decent defense, and you basically just need to get a quarterback. That's what you guys need to do, because you have Judy, who's an awesome receiver, struggles with drops a little bit, but I think it's not as gloom as it is as the fans think it is in Denver. You guys will be all right. Just draft a good quarterback and a few pieces on the offensive line. Nonetheless, hopefully the Raiders do all right next week. Hopefully we're competitive at the very least. This is the Harry.